edition of Brownsville As Is with
A for Achana.
S for Sonia. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas to you too. Oh, I'm so excited. Listen,
I'm losing my antlers.
antlers. You hear that?
I hear them.
Yeah. Sleigh bells are ringing.
That's right. And guess where we're
I
at?
know. Tell them. Please tell them.
Markowski Christmas lights
Yay!
on Coburn Road.
That's it.
The lights come on Thanksgiving weekend, and it's just 5 acres
Yeah.
of fun.
Winter wonderland as
Yes.
far as I'm concerned. I love it. I think we should take a look.
Yes, and let David
right.
Markowski, who
That's
is
right.
the creator of all this,
Absolutely.
let him tell us all about this great creation.
Come on.
Markowski Christmas lights started out here in 2004. We started putting lights on the front of the house. It was just a drive by the house, kind of look at it. And then it kind of slowly grew as we got the property beside us. We were able to expand into the drive-through. And then every year it's just expanded from there. And then it was always a dream. It was always the dream of mine when I came out here to have a drive-through display. That's kind of just been a lifelong thing with me. I don't know why it's been such a lifelong dream of mine. I guess when me and my brother, we used to light our house up in Jackson when we were kids, and I don't know, it's just something about lighting the house up. We just loved it, and I've always wanted to do it. And then I don't know, it just kind of grew and grew, and we got out here and it was able to grow even more. And then I think what got me maybe too is I saw the first show on TV where people would do all these crazy lights, and I thought I could do that someday, and that kind of got me a little, I think. But I don't know, just the love for lights more than anything. Now we would say we have over 750,000 lights. We add every year. This year I probably added another 10 or 20,000, maybe 30,000, I don't know. I just lose count. I started counting one year and I was at like 200,000, and I hadn't even gotten hardly anywhere, and I said, I'm not counting anymore. So we just think that over the years it's gotten to be that big. I would say at least 2,000 to 5,000 come through a year. We're 5 acres right now of lights. We've got another 5 acres back we could go. So down the road, I would like to extend the drive to that next 5 acres. We've also talked about we would like to cut a drive into some property right beside us we just bought, and one day possibly have a place to sell hot cocoa and things like that, and then actually have a walk-through display over there. So it'd be more interactive with a parking lot where people could park and get out, make things a little bit easier. So those are down the road. We don't know when that'll happen, but those are things. It's going to happen soon, though. I'm running out of room. Everybody always asks me, when do you put this stuff up? And I tell them we start Labor Day weekend. This year I started the week before Labor Day. I don't work every single day, but I work every weekend that I'm home. I work every night after work. Usually I'm working those times, not always, but a lot of that. And then we're typically on Thanksgiving weekend. And then taking it down, people always ask, that's another thing, do you take all that stuff down? I said, everything comes down. If you come out here in March, you'll not see one thing that even resembles a Christmas light out here. I'll start that on New Year's Day. We start taking everything down. It comes down in about 3 to 4 weekends tops. It goes down a lot faster than it goes up. When putting up the lights, it's mainly me. My son does help some. Any of the really tall stuff, he helps me put those things up. My wife, if I ask her to do something, she comes out, helps, and does whatever she can. My daughter, she's more the idea person. So she'll say, Dad, can you build this? Or Dad, can you do that? Or if I build a piece, she always gives me the final approval that it looks good. Or when we do something special piece, that's kind of her go-to thing. A lot of it, when I travel, we see things all over the country, and I've seen lights in San Antonio and just got ideas from there, ideas from Gatlinburg. magazines, online is where I get some ideas. Some of it is just things in my head. I just come up with, hey, I want to do this. So this year, the biggest addition is what we are standing under, kind of. It is my drive-through Christmas tree. It stands 26 foot tall. It is the biggest thing I've ever made. We do have another tree that's 26 foot tall, but you can't drive through it. And kind of what gave me the idea of this, a few years back, we got to go out to the West Coast and we got to go to the Redwood Forest. And out in the Redwood Forest, there's a couple big redwood trees that you can actually drive your car through. So I always thought, man, it would be really neat to have a drive-through Christmas tree. I searched and searched online, could not find one online anywhere. And so I just kind of had to come up with it in my head of how to make it. And we made it this year. Of course, over the past few years, we started our contest with the kids. They do drawings, color them, send them in to us on Facebook, and then we choose 4 of those out of all the pictures, and I make those pictures come to life out of lights, and those pictures, the lights are made exactly the way they draw them. I mean, if it's a crooked Santa, he's crooked out there. It just, whatever they draw, that's what it's going to look like. So when I make them, everything's made out of rebar. So we use 3/4 inch rebar, 3/8 inch, I'm sorry. I bend it. I basically start with a picture that I've drawn, and I just bend it and piece it all together, weld it together, we paint it, and then we actually take lights and we put lights on it. And of course you see they're multicolored strands, so what we have to do is pluck all the light bulbs out and then you replace them as you need what color. Most of the scenes you're going to see, like we do, everything has kind of got a theme. So when you go to Candyland, it's all candy, it's gingerbread, candy canes, things like that, the gingerbread house. You have Elsa. So Elsa, you're going to see Elsa. She's out there with Elsa, Anna, and Olaf. And Elsa actually, when she raises her arms, her castle pops up beside her. And that was something my daughter wanted. She was like, Dad, can you make Elsa's castle come to life? And I said, let me think about that. And I did. So Charlie Brown. I've had people ask for Charlie Brown, so we did the Charlie Brown Christmas theme. So yeah, it's got little themes here and there. People ask me all the time, what's your favorite? I love the skiers. I have skiers that he skis up a hill, and as he comes down, he slips and falls. That's probably one of my favorite. It is neat because when you ask about favorites, we always ask the kids, what's your favorite? And it's neat to hear a kid, because some of them will say, this inflatable. And you're going, an inflatable out of all these lights was your favorite? But to a kid, that was, what they loved. So that's always kind of neat to find out too, sometimes what everybody's favorite things are. Starting in December, every weekend we'll have Santa Claus. Mrs. Claus comes out. They'll give out candy canes. They do pictures. We will have Olaf. Olaf makes an appearance here and there. This year we should have the Grinch. He's going to be out here some, we think. So typically, yeah, and we usually will post all of this on Facebook when they're going to be out. But typically, Santa doesn't start till December. We have very exciting news. On Wednesday, December 9th, I think it's the 8 to 9 o'clock slot, but the show is from 7 to 9. It's the Great Christmas Light Fight. It's on ABC. We will be competing against 4 other families for a trophy and a chance at $50,000. So we couldn't be more, I mean, that's just the highlight of my life. I've always wanted to do that. It's something about when we are out here, even if we're just sitting on the back porch, watching the people come through, and you hear the kids and they're screaming and they're hollering and they're, look at this. I mean, that's why I do it. And then we're out here and we're saying hi to the people, and I see a 90-year-old grandmother, and she tells me I feel like a kid again. To me, that's why I do it.
Achana, Markowski Christmas light.
Oh my goodness! Over 750,000 lights. Oh my goodness, right here in Brownsville, Haywood County.
Yes, I mean, how wonderful is it that there is a free
Mm-hmm.
drive-through
Yes.
Christmas display like this.
Oh, and so many stories are told right through the display.
So many themes.
That's right. That's right.
Children can't help but have a good time, and to find, David was telling us that, children, they all like something different.
Yeah.
And there's so many things here, even for adults.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. So, I think what I'd like to go and do is drive through again.
I know.
You think we could do that?
Yeah.
I mean, multiple times, and just
Yeah.
make sure that you're not missing anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have to stop by the donation box on our way out
Absolutely.
this time.
Each time. How about that?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, to be able to have something like this creation or this display and no admission, that's the least we could do as a community, is to support it.
Yeah, because it's a gift.
It is a
From
Christmas
the Markowskis
gift. It
to
is.
the community.
It is.
Well, to the whole world.
It is.
Oh, I can't wait to watch
I know.
the great Christmas light fight.
We're keeping our fingers crossed for that
know.
one. We're
I
keeping our
know.
fingers crossed. Oh,
Yes, that will
okay.
be so much fun to
And
see
it
this
airs
there.
what?
December the 9th? Was that
8th or
right?
something
Yeah,
like that?
9th.
9th.
December the 9th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the episode
On ABC.
on ABC,
That's right.
I think it starts at 8 o'clock our time.
That's right.
So, yeah, y'all be tuned in to ABC on December the 9th. It's
Yes.
a Wednesday night.
Mhm.
And I can't wait to find out if they won.
I know. I'm so excited for them, aren't
And
you?
just, yes.
Our hometown folks. They make us proud. Well, I guess that's a wrap, huh?
Till next time, y'all. See you later.
Bye.